Good morning, collective, and how are you today? Can't believe we're on the 21st of July already. The year is passing by so quickly. It's currently it's 6:15 in the morning here, and I do get a lot of birds singing and chattering in the morning, so, and my window is open, so you may hear them. I just want to thank you all for your likes, your comments and your subscribes. I really do appreciate it. All my messages are timeless, so whenever you're guided to one of my readings, there will be a message in there for you. Only take what resonates and please leave the rest. Keep dancing and blow off some steam. Some of you burning the candle at both ends. Or some of you are doing too much of one thing and you need to, it's causing you to become dysregulated. It's time to balance that energy out, and you know, if you're working too much, you need to, you know, have a little bit of fun, start investing in you. If you are caring for someone, you know, are you caring for yourself at the same time? Are you looking after you? That's too many. You may be invited out somewhere, or, you know, say yes, have a little bit of fun. You know, you deserve it. The rabbit here, you know, you need a little bit of magic in your life. Either you're stopping yourself from having a little bit of fun for some reason or another, or this is someone or a situation that is blocking you, you know. Yeah, you need a change of scenery. You need to brighten up. As you can see, she's pulling this one, so you need to brighten up your life. I don't want those ones. So let's see what comes out with the tarot. Yeah, some of you be a single parent. There's only one person at the front of this train here, and everyone else is in the carriage. You know, and whether it's the whole family that, you know, you need a holiday, you need, you know, a break, or whether it's just you need a break, you know. And as a parent myself, the daily grind within the home, it can, you know, it can get to you. And when you've got children, you know, sometimes you just want that 5 minutes. And can I just say, for any other parents out there, even, I know we say we haven't got time, we've got, you know, to put the washing on, we've got to hoover, wash the pots, we've got to make tea, lunches, go out shopping. Sometimes spending that little extra 5 or 10 minutes in the bathroom, just taking some deep breaths and having that little bit of peace and quiet, that is self-care. You know, just because if we don't take that extra 5 or 10 minutes, you know, any burdens or like if we feel overwhelmed, or, you know, we're upset or something, if we don't take that extra 5-10 minutes in the bathroom to collect our thoughts, that can bubble up. And then because we've not addressed it, we've not taken that 5 minutes, it will just burst out. We have death. Nine of Cups reversed. Yeah, there's something, you've got too much on your plate here. And there's with the Six of Pentacles. For those that are in a commitment, you're probably feeling like, you know, your partner isn't pulling their weight around the house. They're asking too much of you. And you're hiding your feelings. You know, you're taking too much on. Yeah, you're keeping this a secret. And you know, life is just tangling. Your emotions are just getting tangled. You're getting trapped in your own web of emotions. The moon is, you know, it's like it's an eclipse moon. You've hidden with the High Priestess and like the shadow hair going over the moon. You've hidden your emotions for so long. You've repressed them for so long. They're actually now starting to show. And if you don't address them, your emotions are going to come out in a way. Yeah, the Tower. Yeah, this is, I'm going to put that down. This is going to, they're going to come out in such a shocking way. Yeah, your oh, wow. you need to address the situation. You know, if you are a single parent and you're doing everything on your own, you need to take a break. You need to ask for help if you need help. If you are in a partnership, a relationship, a marriage, if the other person is not pulling their weight, you need to address that. You need to have that calm talk with your partner, or your husband or your wife, and say, look, I need a little bit of help. Can we try and, you know, balance out the responsibilities? But if this is something that you've taken on, like an extra hobby or a job, there's a need to confirmation. So this could be work or stuff. There's a need to end something, you know, walk away from something to balance your time. This is a habit because we've got the 9 of Cups here in reverse. So some of you could be drinking a lot. This could be affecting your health as well as your finances. So there's a need to, you know, put a stop to that. Yeah, the Devil reverse. Release any toxicity or anything that is, you know, draining you financially, emotionally and physically. I'm gonna get a bit of my coffee. Yeah, because if you don't release it, if I put this up, you know, this rabbit, it's significant of fertility, magic, nobility. And if you do not release whatever it is that's burdening you, it's gonna, you know, be unalived. It's gonna cause great harm if you do not release it. Yeah, some of you really need to not invest, you need to reassess your whole life, what it is that, you know, do like pros and cons, and what it is that, you know, the priorities. What are your priorities here? And, you know, what can be let go of? Because you're putting in all of this hard work for what? With this lying like on top, because we've got the rebel here, the change of scenery here, and this was like on top of them. Some of you are looking to see whether you can afford a holiday. And you may have to let some things go to put that money aside to save up. But you know, you can change the scenery, you can have a little breakaway without it having to cost the bank, you know. You don't have to have these fancy holidays abroad. And then we've got the King of Wands. Here, the King of Wands is a very charismatic, passionate, creative man. But here, he's laying on the floor. You know, he's tired. His wand is down. You know, the crown should be on his head, but no, it's not. So there's a really need to let go. Let go. Balance out your emotions here, because you know what? They're going to come out. You're going to explode. Yeah, you need to look at the Seven of Cups. You know, all the cups are overflowing. You know, you've got too much emotion inside. Yeah, the Queen of Wands reversed. Some of you are really, really struggling emotionally. And if you don't express them and have a conversation calmly, let something go, take that break, they're going to come out in an explosive way. So, if you need help, ask for it. I'm just seeing. Now we're going to do, where's the book? I'm going to do you an angel number for this. Got 4. 3. 5. 4, 3, 5. Oh, yeah. Some of you have really, really dropped the ball here. You know, and it's okay. We all do at some point or another. Right, you are being guided to upgrade your thoughts, actions, and intentions. Be the angel everywhere you go. Yeah. So this is basically saying, you know, you're starting to become a little bit ratty and stuff. You're a little bit moody. And that's because you're repressing your emotions. And if you do not, you know, address it, things are going to become explosive. And not only could you hurt someone around you, you could hurt yourself. Whether that's with your words or actions. I'm going to leave it there. This message resonates with you, please give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Bye.